It'd be mutual acts of love.
That sounds gross. Hey everyone, it's MeraMangle.
And Chasity Valentino.
And welcome to another Mangled morning. Woo! Ooh, it's a good day on Mangle morning.
I always enjoy this topic of conversation.
We're going to be talking about trade today.
Trade, honey.
We're going to go through each regular U.S. season. We're going to pick our trade of the season. So let us know along the way you play the game as well.
Wait. I thought you said we were talking about trade.
What did I say?
You said we're going through each season and picking trade?
Yeah.
These queens are trade?
Now, the term trade, that's literally going to be my disclaimer. We're not going by the traditional term of trade. We're just basically saying who are we most attracted to in this cast and why.
Okay.
And that's it. It doesn't have to be like traditional,
trade. Because we know drag queens aren't
right.
Trade.
I mean, we'd have to pick one from all of them.
Yeah, we're going to pick our favorite Butch Bunny.
I feel like especially as the show goes on, they're casting for pretty people for the television.
And we love to see it.
And we'd like to talk about them. So we're going to get into that. I guess I should acknowledge that I'm wearing this Superman suit. I just looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, well, you're not going to say anything about that?
Okay.
A couple weeks back, I wore my Nightwing Halloween costume. It got my DMs popping for the first time in a long time. Ooh. And also, the tips came in as if I was like in drag. People wanted to comment on that. So I wanted to continue that trend, and hopefully people will like the Superman suit.
I think they will.
It's not the leather, the leather suit. I think that was something that people were like, the leather on you.
Oh.
People.
Do we need to get that. Pull out a little BDSM look?
Apparently.
Okay.
But out of drag.
Oh, I got a couple dominatrix pieces in the closet.
You get into a lot of mess. And even if you haven't got into it, you'll try it.
I will try. I always say I'll try anything twice. Once for the experience and the second time to see if I liked it.
Trisexual. So we're going to get started. This is a hard cut from there. So we're going to get started going through and picking our trade. Before we get started, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and join the Patreon where you can see all kinds of additional content you can't see on YouTube. Plus, you're helping support the channel. Now, you can also support the channel by tipping on Venmo or CashApp, like Clinty P, always coming through for us. And he had a video suggestion. He said, Mera on the wall, who's the CUNT-est of them all? Ooh. Go through each winner and judge which letter, out of the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, they exude the most. My brain wanted to say exclude.
Exude the most. That actually could be kind of fun.
That could be. But I was thinking about it, but there was some winners that I'm like, I don't know what to say.
I don't know if that's what makes it great, because some might not possess
Some have overwhelming in the categories.
We want to give them all a round of applause for nerve. That's one of my favorite Paris is Burning quotes. Give everybody a round of applause for nerve.
Juju has a good quote on season 2 where I think it's about Tyra, yeah. She's like, she had the nerve to go out there and wear those shoes. She has that, but I don't see the other categories.
Okay.
We're going to start way back at the very beginning, season 1. The pictures that I chose, if they came back for All-Stars, I try to choose the All-Star one, so more recent. And then there's going to be some folks that you're going to see that, like, for instance, if someone transitioned, I tried to pick... be respectful of that.
Be respectful of their current identity.
But also, there's so many queens, if anyone was missed, it's not intentional.
Yes.
Anyone that stands out to you?
If I had to pick the Butch Bunny trade, Raven.
Raven is on season 2.
I'm not Raven. I'm sorry. Wait, who is that in the bottom corner?
In the black hat?
Yeah.
That's Chanel.
Bitch, that's Chanel?
Uh-huh. On All-Stars 8. Or 9. Or what? Yeah, 9?
Tell me that don't look like Raven.
I could see that.
Out of drag.
Especially since she's so tan.
Yeah, I'm looking at that and I'm like, girl, that's who?
My 2 options are either Jade at the top corner or right above Chanel, that's Rebecca Glasscock, because she's still gorgeous. They're both gorgeous out of drag. Actually, I feel like they're both more attractive now out of drag.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to go with Rebecca Glasscock.
Okay. I'm going to go with, since that's not Raven, I'm going to go with Jade.
Jade is really hot.
Yeah.
But both of them have great Instagrams. I think Jade still does drag on occasion, but Rebecca quit drag, so it's just all out of drag, and it's fantastic. And she's at the beach a lot.
We like to see that.
And Jade does a lot of male photo shoots that look very very interesting.
I'm going to have to look
stimulating.
Into this.
Yeah. But for research purposes, for Mangle Morning.
Yes, research purposes only.
Moving on to season 2.
Oh. okay.
I do think Juju is just adorable and really cute. But also Tatianna.
I was going to say Tatianna.
I think Tatianna would have to be my trade.
I don't know. I still like I liked Chanel as Raven. That last slide.
So you have a new fantasy.
Yes, because she looked more like Raven than Raven looks like Raven in this picture.
I kind of agree, yeah. Also, I mean, you want to talk about hot. Kylie Sneak Love is the hottest woman alive.
Yeah, I mean, nothing says trade has to be male presenting.
We're just talking about who's the hottest person.
Yeah. Kylie is obviously a sex cat, so.
Right. I would have to pick Tatianna. She is really pretty.
If I wanted trade that my sister didn't already have, Jessica Wilde.
Jessica is cute, too.
Yeah.
Up next, season 3.
If we're going for, most likely to make it to my bedroom, probably Carmen.
Yeah, I mean, I actually was thinking that Carmen is just hands down the most beautiful person.
Yeah, and even on this season and currently was still probably the most beautiful.
Yeah, definitely that body too.
Yeah.
Although Yara has a banging body.
Yara did.
I tend to think of these things as like looking for a husband who might settle down with, and I feel like Alexis Mateo is that option.
Oh, Alexis Mateo is a husband,
and she did look great on her, that was when she was on Canada vs. the World, and I love this.
You should see her right now. She's like in great shape. Also, the last time I was here, I was wishing her luck for Continental League,
and she won.
Yeah. So shout out to her.
Yeah, I think I would go with Alexis. I'm not looking to fool around. I'm looking to get things settled.
You're looking to get things settled.
Up next, season 4.
Oh.
We've got lots of beautiful women, too.
Yeah, there's beautiful ladies in here. Mine would probably have to be, if I'm picking from this lineup alone, it would be Lil Kenya Michaels and Fifi O'Hara.
Yeah, the artist formerly known as Fifi O'Hara is definitely attractive.
Yes.
I actually would say I was between Fifi and Willem. I think Willem, back then they weren't necessarily like, they've come into their own in terms of in and out of drag style and like how they present themselves.
But I kind of dig Willem's look back then.
You do? I don't like the flat ironed hair.
I did the little Bieber fever hair.
I don't like that. But just hands down, Jeremy Carey.
But I've dated.
Is super hot.
I've dated a lot of studs in my time, and Willem kind of looks like a stud.
What is a stud?
Like a butch lesbian.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. So that's why. I
didn't know that was a term.
Yeah, stud. I can't say the other term.
Yeah. Next, season 5.
I'd like to keep it on, please.
I'm going to say Roxy, actually. I would like to get my hands on that behind.
Oh, would you now? Okay. I'm
trying to be like polite, but also like it's making it worse. I'd like to get my hands on that behind.
You'd like a piece of that juicy fruit?
I would like to have, a taste of the thick and juicy.
The thick and juicy, okay.
That sounds perverted. That's the brand.
I'm gonna have to pass on this season.
You don't have none?
Not a one.
I could see you and Serena together.
I'd kill her.
Although Honey is beautiful too. Politician.
Yes. Honey is giving.
She's so gorgeous.
Executive businesswoman realness.
She'll get stuff done.
Okay. She owns 50% of this.
You're like, I need
company.
this liquor license passed, so I'm gonna get Honey.
Okay.
Season 6. There are actually some great options here. There's some classics.
I can tell you off the top who mine is.
Who?
Adore.
Yeah, it's Adore for me. April is pretty. I think Courtney's attractive. Like, there's a lot of, like, the whole cast is actually very attractive.
Yes.
And I mean, obviously, Milk was, a big deal, but.
Yeah.
And I think they are attractive, but I'm not interested in them like that.
Every trash can has its lid. It just doesn't fit mine. I know I'm trash.
Yeah.
But that's just not my lid.
I'm a dumpster fire. I'm more than just a trash can.
That's just not my lid.
Yeah, but Adore just oozes sex.
Yes.
And I would like it to ooze on me.
Ooh. Rain on me.
Up next, we got season 7. Why do they look older than the last group?
Oh, there's 2. Miss Fame and Pearl.
Pearl is very attractive.
So is Miss Fame.
Okay.
Not your lid. Okay. Who would yours be from this season?
This is a hard one. Actually, Sasha Bell or Frisbee Jenkins, whatever she goes by, she's very attractive.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very hot. I would go with Sasha.
Okay.
Slash Frisbee.
I like that for you.
She's even hotter now.
Okay.
Definitely more.
I like that for you.
She's got a thick bottom too.
Oh.
We like the thick bottom girls.
That's right.
Up next, season 8.
Ooh.
Naomi Smalls. I just said I like thick bottom girls in this. She's the opposite, but I mean,
mine is
so
Naisha.
hot. Naisha's hot too, but Naomi's.
Especially right now, Naisha.
My last ex, he was like 6'2", and I'm like 5'6". I like to get a hold of those big men.
That's
tall
right.
men.
Climb them like a tree.
Don't want to call her a big man, but tall.
Mine would probably be Naisha and Derek.
Derek actually is very attractive.
Yeah.
Layla is attractive as well. Chi-Chi was gorgeous.
Oh, yes.
So beautiful.
Not that I don't think anybody in this group is like unattractive. Just, again, every trash can has their lid. If I was to pick, first it'd be
There's actually a lot. There's a lot. There's a handful.
I'd pick Fabian.
Is that their name on the drawing? Up next, season 9.
Season 9. Oh.
Valentina. I'm obsessed with Valentina already, and she's just so beautiful.
Believe it or not, I have a thing. I think you're going to start to see a pattern here as I pick. Mine is going to be Kimura.
What's your pattern?
The girls with the silicone butts.
I feel like Valentina, I'm attracted to her the same way I adore. Like, I would worship. They're people to be worshipped, and that's what I would assume that's what Valentina would want, and I would not approach her with any different attitude. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
You know, when people are like, oh, but she's so, she's a diva, this and that. Yeah, and she's always shown us that. Like, she's not trying to hide that. Why are you acting surprised?
I wanted to sleep with Trinity pre-Drag Race. So before she ever went on the show, I thought she was so hot when she got out of drag. We did a show together one time, and I was like, oh.
Next, season 10.
Season 10.
Oh, see, here's the problem. This person I want to pick, I'm going to have to pick for the next one, too.
Yeah. It's Vanjie. Oh, but Blair.
Blair's cute. But Blair's like a little boy. But also, that falls into that lesbian thing you like. Because she did do Ellen for Snatch Game.
Blair looks like a stud over here, and I'm into it. I also would be into the Asia, and
the way you said that was so funny.
Yeah, I'd be into the Asia and maybe a little Monet exchange.
Monet has a great butt. Yeah. Also, Mayhem, too, is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even mention Cameron, who's like, legendary trade that people love.
Cameron's was actually the trade
right, but she's just not my type.
Both are my type. Honestly, I would remove...
remove? You keep coming up with these new rules.
Yes, I would remove probably 2 to 3 people out of this group, and then
then you have an orgy.
Orgy with the whole cast.
This is actually, a surprisingly very attractive cast. Up next, season 11. Actually, this is a good, attractive group, too.
Yes, it is.
I still would have to go with Vanjie twice, because...
at the same time...
But
are we separating these, or is this like...
From what?
So when we're picking our trade, is it like your trade for the day, or is it like a group thing?
What?
I'm just asking. Is it like a...
With who?
Because I would Ariel, Brooklyn, Kahanna.
If you want to have an orgy, yeah, just say that. But also, you can name your people, but... So who are you... Who's the one, though? If you had to...
Ariel, Brooklyn, Kahanna. Plastique.
Body's amazing.
Evie.
I think Vanjie's the hottest, hands down. And I like to pick her. And she feels like we'd be arguing a lot. And I like to do that.
Yeah. If I had to pick just one, if you were like... Because you keep saying I keep adding new rules. If I had to pick just one, it'd be Kahanna.
I see that. And I have to go with Vanjie 2 seasons in a row.
That's fine.
She's going to end that streak here. Up next, season 12. It's a good group, too. The whole idea of them casting people more attractive is playing out in my mind, because I feel like each time the new group pops up, they're getting more attractive.
Yes,
as a cast.
They are. Oh, there's so many to choose from. Okay, I'm going to try to just pick one.
I know who mine is.
Who's yours?
Rakim Sakura. I keep picking people in this bottom corner.
You do.
But also, Heidi's adorable, but that's my friend. And Gigi's hot as hell. Heidi and Crystal are cute, but they're goofy.
Yes. I'm trying to pick between
Rock's got those thighs.
Jan and Daya. Is that Britta up there in the top? I can't tell. She's kind of cute out of drag too. So but my pick would probably be Dahlia.
I see that. Mary into the Candy Muse house.
Oh, no. I didn't say all that. This is like a one and done.
Okay.
No marriage.
So you're not looking to marry that one?
I'm not looking for love and
Season
marriage.
13.
Season 13.
Denali's very hot and keeps getting hotter.
Mine's Gottmik.
Mine is too. Gottmik is very hot.
Like just immediately off the rip.
And Gottmik is one of those people that also kind of, we were saying about Adore, like just oozes sex appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's always given a sexual energy.
Always. Also Rose.
Oh, and Joey's. Joey's adorable.
Joey, but I guess I don't see that because I know Joey. Like you said, Heidi's my friend.
Right.
I know Joey. Joey's my friend. I would still do it though. You don't want a piece of Tina Burner?
Graham Norton got that.
Oh,
that was Graham Norton's.
Right now, she's trying to get a piece of Lydia Butthole Kollins.
She's just trying to get a piece.
She just wants a piece of that pie.
I think, but also, what are we doing right here?
Okay. Call me, boo.
But yeah, I would have to go with Gottmik as well.
Gottmik or Denali. Yep.
I wonder how many have we? There's only been a couple that we both have been like, that's the one.
That is the one. There's been a couple that I've been like the whole cast.
Maybe once Denali's group starts, the purple group. Maybe seeing her again would change that answer. But
yeah.
I have to go with how I felt during the season, and like Gottmik was captivating to me.
Okay.
Up next, season 14. This is a very attractive group too.
Carrie Colby.
Jorgeous.
Carrie Colby.
We both went with people from the pink group. Jorgeous is so hot.
Carrie Colby, and
but so is Carrie.
I would marry
Carrie?
Diabetes.
I was like, Carrie gets around. Like she'd be hard to tame.
No, Diabetes.
Diabetes? What is her sign?
I don't know.
Like I don't give a shit. I can't picture what she is. Jorgeous and Carrie give me fire energy, and I want to say for sure Carrie's a Leo, like her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Also, Bosco on in the first bracket was just so hot every week. But also, I just want to be your best friend.
Okay.
You know. Also, I'd love to be best friends with Angeria and Cornbread and a lot of these people. This is a fun group, like a group I'd like to hang out with.
This is the group I kick it with, but don't let me venture off with Diabetes.
Up next, season 15.
This is okay, because there's some choices here.
Mera is very attractive. Anitra's very attractive. Marsha's cute. I forgot about Marsha. Robin's cute. I would have to go with Sasha Colby.
I knew you were going to say that eventually.
I
was waiting on it.
I just pictured her lip sync at the finale, laying down on that coat. I mean, ooh. Also, like, Selena is actually really hot out of drag.
I'm going to go with Mistress.
So you guys can be assholes together?
Yeah. But also, like, have you seen her recently? She looks really fucking good right now. So I'm going to go with Mistress. Who's that above Mistress to the right?
Marsha.
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought. Marsha,
she's cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
But, like, not lustful energy for her.
Oh, well, I don't know.
For me.
Again, butch lesbian.
You go for the cutesier ones more than I do.
Yeah. I have dated more, like, twinkish boys than I have, like, actual trade, like, butch daddy, straight man energy.
Moving on to season, what are we at, 16?
16. I'm going to go with Hershey.
Oh, yeah.
Hershey or Nymphia.
Nymphia, hands down for me. Although, I mean, Plain Jane is cute, but I just...
Yeah.
And Morphine's hot as hell, but Nymphia.
Hershey. That's it. That's the one for me.
As soon as I called out, like, oh, they're getting more and more attractive, all of a sudden... It's not that they're unattractive, it's just they're not, like, as sexy as a group. You know, there's lots of cute people.
There's not as many sex biscuits here.
We got one last group of biscuits to look at. Season 17. Now, you and I have argued about this quite a bit. I will say, somebody I've never considered before, just thinking about how sexual her...
I was just getting ready to say that person. See, now we're back on the same way.
You're going to say Lydia?
Butthole Kollins.
Like, at the end of that lip sync this week, when she picked her ass up, it was really hot. I was like, oh, she is a little sex beast.
I would Ariete, Lydia, and Sam.
But who's your final pick?
I just told you.
Again, orgy's not the option.
Why can't we be in a polyamorous relationship?
You can name them, but you have to pick one that
The main.
They're all falling off
That's
the
my
building,
main one.
and you got to grab one hand to keep alive.
I gotta grab one. I feel like I'm playing Mary. Oh, jeez.
Right, I'm telling you.
Lydia Butthole Kollins is my new one.
Yeah, and which is funny to me because I didn't see her that way on her season, but already in just this one little episode.
She
was given the sexual energy.
Ooh.
Also, she looked so different in her confessional already.
Or Jules.
Jules is cute, but Jules is too cutesy. She don't have very sexual energy, which is weird. Because, she's modeled after Valentino, and Valentino does give sex. Out of all the people you did pick as your one, who is your ultimate trade?
Who's yours?
I have to go with Vanjie.
I have to go with Kahanna.
Oh, which is interesting, because that was the season where you had a lot of people you were trying to pick.
Yeah, I was. But
so she still rose to the top.
Kahanna would be...
I bet that ass floats.
It was a tough call between Kahanna and Daya.
Which is very different energy.
Very different energy.
But you said Daya was the husband material.
No, I think Kahanna is husband material.
Oh, you do?
I think Daya would probably make me cry.
You think?
In a relationship, she could be like, no. I said no. Very bossy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for
Very
sure.
bossy bottom energy. But no, Kahanna, if Kahanna turned me down... No, I don't want to say if Kahanna turned me down,
because now it sounds sad.
Because Daya would be my second option.
You thought it was going to happen for real.
Daya and Kahanna are right here for me.
It's so funny because they're just so different.
So different, aren't they?
I feel like I can't think of... there's no one I think that for me comes close to Vanjie. I would say Vanjie is just...
I think you just want Vanjie for the entertainment purposes alone. Vanjie would keep you thoroughly entertained.
Yeah, I could see us having fun because some people are boring. They could be hot as hell, but
they don't have any personality.
We don't have nothing to talk about.
Yeah. Tell us who your picks would be.
And like I said, I like to argue, which is a weird thing.
I do too, which is why I kind of picked Daya, because I feel like we'd argue.
I feel like Kahanna definitely wouldn't argue.
No.
She's very
I feel like she'd treat me like the queen I am.
I feel like she would expect you to treat her like the queen.
No, I think it'd be the other way around. I think we'd both give each other the queen energy because, it'd be mutual acts of love.
That sounds gross. That's disgusting. Let's move on.
We can see who hates love right now.
I don't even want to say what I pictured. It's not appropriate. Mutual acts of love.
Mutual acts
bursting through. Now it's time to take a look at our YouTube thanks. Text Erin, our girl, always coming through for us, and asking if they've ever done a duo competition, because we've had this topic of RuPaul's best friend race, actually doing a competition would be really fun if they did that.
I mean, they did kind of on All Stars.
Yeah, but let the girls know ahead of time and actually pick duos that are iconic duos to compete together. I think that'd be fierce.
Like Monet and Bob.
Right, like Katya, Trixie, Raven, Juju, yeah, Jinx and Dayla, that kind of thing. But Tex Aaron said that they would love to see a wish list of you and Crows coming up with drag family duos to compete. So putting the family aspect on it, that would be hard. Ooh. I mean, you could do it, but broadening it to just best friend race, and then some of them could be family. But if you narrow it to family, that's limiting people.
Kind of, but not really, because you've got Carrie and Sasha. Oh, that'd be such a fierce duo.
But see, no, Sasha would have to carry Carrie. You know she would, and she'd be mad about it. If she could pick her partner, it would not be her daughter.
It'd be Kylie.
Right. Wouldn't we all rather see that? Could you imagine if they had to lip sync together? Oh. But they brought up Cheddar Gorgeous and their drag daughter Lil on UK, and they both are fierce. But also, again, I don't know if I'd want to see them compete together.
Would you want to see Ice Spice and Mistress?
Ice Spice? The rapper?
No, Ice and...
Sugar and Spice?
Yeah. What did I just say? Ice Spice.
You did.
Sugar and Spice.
I think that's done.
It's a wrap.
They're no longer a family.
Yeah, I could go for a RuPaul's best friend race.
I don't know if I'd want the family one, to be honest.
I don't know if I'd want the family reunion. But
and you know, some of them could be family, like I said, but I don't want to limit to just family.
I'm trying to have a RuPaul wedding.
Right, that's what this video was.
Yeah.
Hook up or the Bachelorette. It's crazy because you were in a relationship for so long, and because we used to do this all the time.
Yeah, we had literally like started planning my dating show.
We were going to do a talk show.
We were going to do a talk show. Then I started looking at like houses to rent to have a real dating show, and then I got back in a relationship. Dumbest shit I ever did.
And then I just gave up.
And here we are. Rating.
Desperate again? Ready to talk about it.
We are back to the Desperate Housewives.
Well, let us know who your trade of each season would be and who your ultimate would be. I think that's the real tea, is the ultimate. Who's your ultimate out of all 17 seasons? That's hundreds of women. I have one last thing to say today. Glad you got to see us.
Bye.